So 5 months ago, a young man came into our lives and he made a huge impact for a country that's been in recession and depression for 5 or 6 years. He had a very simple message: it's good to be alive. Unfortunately, one of the reasons that message was so potent coming from him was because he knew he wouldn't be alive for long more himself. It's my privilege to ask Elma and Fionnbar Walsh to come up and accept this award for Donal.
Can you believe the impact your son has had on, as you said, Kerry? First of all, come forward, guys, because you're drifting back, so everybody can see and hear you well. Can you believe the impact he's had on Kerry, first of all, and the rest of the country?
Not. I suppose never in our wildest dreams did we realise what the impact he would have, and he threw a stone into a pond, and he created a tidal wave. It hasn't just gone to the country. It's gone international. It's gone as far as Hong Kong, where it's translated into Cantonese. It's in Portuguese. It's in Swedish. He's now honoured in a school in Australia as the head school's award in the school. I mean, it's just incredible stuff.
It is incredible stuff. That is incredible stuff. I know that there was this fantastic cycle organised in the last couple of days. I have to ask you, how are the legs?
They were a bit stiff earlier on, but there was a jacuzzi in the bath here, so they're loosened up a little.
Excellent. And what are the plans? What are you going to do going forward? Because, as you said, this has created a tidal wave. It's taking on huge momentum.
It's a tidal wave of generosity and kindness that we've not gone out to look for, but has actually come into us, and we're basically making sure that the message that Donal went and spoke about, which was teenage suicide, is going to be continued and perpetuated through his Donal Walsh Live Life Foundation, and also to provide teenage appropriate facilities in hospitals and care centres and hospices and for teenagers.
Elma, it sounds like you don't have a minute.
Not a minute, no. But we're very proud of him, and he had a massive impact, and the legacy he's left behind is hopefully for teenagers that are thinking of suicide to think about it and to read his message again, and to live their lives.
To live their lives, absolutely.
Yeah, to live the life that he couldn't live.
Brendan, that is 19 minutes of TV, Donal coming on and spending that time with you that
taking the
we'll
award?
never forget.
Will I hold on to the yours? It's heavy now. Right.
We'll never forget it. I'm sure you'll never forget the impact it had.
I'd never forget meeting him. You hear about, I'd heard before about people in a state of grace, and I think that was meeting someone who was in a state of grace. And Donal said, I think, that he had put himself in God's hands at that stage, hadn't he? And I think that's what it was like. And not just I think kids, but ones like my mother kind of saying, and he had such a beautiful face and so peaceful and everything. But he did kind of radiate a certain kind of peace and understanding.
He had great faith and belief.
You'd nearly think about getting a bit of faith yourself after watching what it did for him.
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. There's one more thing.
Just actually say thank you, particularly to both our employers, Casey's and Company for Elma and the Gleneagle Hotel Group. Over the last 2 years, they've been incredible support to our family and the workers, as well as the management, everybody throughout the group and through both companies. We'd just like to say thank you to them.
Well said, well said. Ladies and gentlemen, Elma and Fionnbar Walsh. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you.